Why do you all do this to me? What have I done to deserve this? Oh, fuck! Oh my god, hold on.
I gotta sing the Doom song now.
What?
Doom, 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 doom.
What happened? Race, thank you so much for the raid. We just started. Thank you so much. How are you doing? How is your stream? How is your day? How is your Christmas? Hello, everyone. Hi, Gio. Hi, Monch. Oh, by the way, thank you for first Keely and Hi, Pika, too, since I wasn't addressing them because they were both trolling the shit out of me.
Oh, brother,
And they're both big
this
buttheads.
guy stinks!
I do not stink. Oh, Ace, I don't know if I ever told you, but your raid message is really cute. I like it.
Google, show me this guy's
Wait.
balls, please.
Okay. Good. Did you have a good December 25th? Is my thing playing? Can you hear me? Hold on. Ba 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 ba. It's showing that you can hear me. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. You nuts! Eli, I swear to God, I'm gonna put you in a dunk tank. Alright. If y'all have to do any kind of after stream care or anything, please feel free to do that. Make sure you hydrate and take any medicine you need to take, and make sure you eat them too. Oh my god! Speaking of which, y'all ever have to take meds that have like an ungodly aftertaste and it makes you want to die for that exact 20 seconds that it happens? Okay. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? What? Hey, what are you doing? Thank you very much for the $25 for the life fund. I really appreciate it. And also, stop! It's past Christmas. That means no more gifts for the rest of the year. That's how it works. Or I guess for the rest of 2025 and 2026. Okay, that's how it works. Shit. Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the only thing is this whole thing is one big gray area. I mean, thank you. Have a good lurk, Gio. Thank you very much again. Healy, I am so tired of you and your silliness and your shit. Okay, next time you mock me, Maybe will cost you dearly. Okay, I'll remember that, Ace, for next time I have disposable income. Holy shit, 100% silly? No. Nice Lily guy. Stupid. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. Oh, did you want a little, low little guy score? Don't worry, Ace. You're only riding the middle line for Tism. All right, that's pretty low for this community. I believe in you, sir. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? The defense attorney should never believe their client. Explanation point? The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. Huh? Haha! Thank you, Pika. I'm a short king? Good. I respect that, Ace. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. What is that? You're not a defense attorney. ... I believe it's almost time for the trial. I don't know why I voiced the ... It's kind of just a vocal stem at this point. Oh, but yeah, Ace, if you, make sure you do all your after-stream stuff. Necked attempt? Nice necked. Stupid! That's 2 typos for you in the last 5 minutes. Haha. I would never. Would never be me. That's okay, Ace. I hope you have a good day at work, and I hope you have a good day at work as well, Keely, even though, fuck you. Oh shit, my first trial, something. No one's going to bail me out this time. Hi, Odd! Hi, Glue. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth, all by myself. Yes, we are gaming, Drac. You're right about that. You aren't my... What? What did I say that would warrant that kind of response? I said I hope you have a good day at work. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Ooh. Oh my god. What are you, 12? Who else did I miss? Like at least 9 more people, including Healy. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Oh my goodness, Keely, you just cannot type today, huh? How embarrassing. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Oh, excuses. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Oh my god, Pika! Jesus! I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of your proceedings today, Mr. Wright. How are you doing today, Glue? I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Anyway, shut up. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Blue. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Well, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. I'll be basic. Good one, Pika. Haha. I'm just gonna point out every single typo you all ever do because that's what you do to me. So get ready for that, even though I know it's not gonna matter to you and you're only gonna use it to piss me off even more. Whatever. A professional witness. Well then, call your witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The pop-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. I don't know what you're talking about, Keely. Shut up. And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks? Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir, did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Bribing the judge? Maybe. Hi, Duckling. How are you doing today? Well, Your Honor. Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone waves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. That's such a weird fucking... What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name. Profession. Now. I'm doing good. Are you making sure to stay hydrated? And eating? Little duckling. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't you forget it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. Prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. There's a waterfall in your closet. How? How does one acquire a waterfall in their closet? Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. What? Is it? Oh, okay. Well, I hope the waterfall is manageable, I guess. Also, Dwack, are you gonna say anything else besides gaming? She was a Goob and driving? Oh, shit. Well, don't text while you're driving, you know. Nope. Nah. Honestly, what is wrong with you people? She was a first-rate detective. Homicide detective. Your phishing has got a message on it, so why does nobody tell me these things? Until like 20 minutes in. Just that I don't encourage it. I just... What? Oh my god. Miss Star was a detective? Talk. Uh-huh. I know who you are. Awful? Awful clean, Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. But who is this lady? Right, do not... There are no angry whispers, okay? Shut up. If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. Shut up, Keely! You're a big stinking what? Why did you play that big, like, hi, big boss, but there's nothing going on? Hello, big boss. How are you doing today, and how was your Christmas? A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? My whim! The crime took place by a car in the back of a lot, in the car's trunk. Right? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I'm so glad you're back, Grim. What is it like to be my bitch? Really, you're the worst. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moments of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It's... We're very glad to have you back, Grim. And stop it, Keely! You're such a little shit! Some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush that little hope they have remaining? Aww. If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me? Really, don't you have to go to work? My, such a little shit. Wait, Pika, did you assist in helping Grim to get back? That's amazing. Somehow, I always knew this day would come. Yeah, Brett definitely describes Keely very well. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something, perhaps with my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Oh, ad starting in 5 minutes. I apologize for anyone who must deal with them. Yes, do it, Keely, do it. Thank Big Boss for all the times he got me the last 2 weeks. All sins will be forgiven for you if you do that. Well, most mine. You Australian fuck. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Ika, this is homophobic. That wasn't homophobic, it's on cooldown. Healy, that is actually such fucking brat behavior that you just don't want to do something because someone made it sound like they wanted you to. You were not beating the allegations. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Stop! No link! What? What did I say? Why is everyone all caps typing goober and laughing? What did I say? What did I do? Hold on. I don't think I said or did anything. Y'all are crazy. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. Oh. Well, don't make it seem like it was a part of his master plan. Okay, don't give him the satisfaction, god damn it. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. Shut up! Oh my god. I am actually going to find each and every one of you and fucking smear something foul on your bed. We're going to find a jackfruit or a durian or something and hide it somewhere in your room. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It is merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Gotta stop. Put your phone away, Jack. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. You know what? I will allow the creation of a Keely rage bait counter as well. Because Keely also goes out of her way to rage bait. As well as Pika. So, I will allow it. Doesn't take much for you to switch sides, does it?
Newsflash, asshole! I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time!
Then why wouldn't you say something?
Because I hate you!
Grim knows how to make commands. Wait, yeah, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
The whispering? I keep hearing this whispering everywhere.
Not even whispering right now.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Grim, don't take that. Don't do that. Okay, please. Please, I'm asking you very nicely. Don't do that. I also made you a mod because I trusted you. Somehow I always knew this day would come. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Have a good day at work, Keely. Yet his methods are ugly, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Yay, thank you, Grim. I don't know what you would call it, because I know... Rage? Wait, hold on, what's the Pika one called? Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Rage Bait 2? Yeah, the first one could just be called Rage, and the second one could be Bait. Mister, you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. The boyfriend? He's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Here to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self. The judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, he was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like... How would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. What? I have no idea what that means. Same. Speaking of a detective's intuition, Wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. But young cheese? Pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. The greenhorn. Then I must be... What? I don't like the judge saying that I must be hard. Thank you, Grim. Oh, what the hell? Where did the tantrum one not work? Oh, never mind, it did. It's because, Scream Elements does not subscribe, but... Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. Ooh. What's a screenshot? Oh. Also, hi Roblox. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. By garage car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Yeah, PK, you should give yourself some, you should give yourself like a day or two sometimes of not playing it. That way when you come back, it will be, like, a little more fresh. That's a pretty good way of avoiding Warframe burnout. Is you just take, like, a couple, like, 2 or 3 days out of the week to just not fucking touch it at all. And the person you saw, you were sure it was the descendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry. Plagiarism. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over, and snap, we took a picture. In fact,
Hi.
one of my lunch boxes is rigged for the camera. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I thought that was Blackboard. Yo, why'd you redeem it? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Oh, okay, and it worked. Good to know. Why do I fall for your old shit so much? Well, this is certainly the defendant. Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? I hate you, Pika. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Ahem. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to your ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Wait, what did you even say? I hate that so much. Why do I express my anger with my words? I should keep it to myself so I don't give you all the satisfaction. Perhaps a chicken salad would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife. Strike. Wait, you did see her raise the knife to strike. No. The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late. Yeah, duck is really good. If y'all haven't had duck, if you ever get a chance, just to try it. Same goes for alligator. Alligator kicks ass. I know alligator and duck aren't related at all, but I was just thinking of another thing people don't usually eat a lot. Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. Where you get it? The place that I got it was, the first time I ate alligator was in Missouri. Years and years ago, and it was really, really, really good. Oh, I don't know Roblox, I'm sorry. You may just not be able to, unless you travel someday. Welcome home, Jack. We're going to penalize you for for texting while you were in your car at a few points. I see. But you'll be at Fleshwood, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. How is it my fault, Jack? You're the one who chose to do it, so haha. What do we do? Is it it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and mess the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. But don't smile like that. Somehow, I always knew this day would come. Okay, so when I sensed something perhaps was my finely honed detective intuition, the wire fence, holding a knife. Oh, hold on. Wait, from now on, after every testimony, I'm going to save it. What? Yeah, I was considering not finishing the final one for this because it's not like a part of the main story. It's like a DLC one. you were the one telling me that this one wasn't worth doing.
Objection!
When you witnessed this, you saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? What, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Reserve. Look at the photograph he took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? That's odd. That's odd. Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Wait, what did you do, Grin? Oh, Grin, did you change Pika's to bait? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. I'm gonna forget this, what? Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. Oh, okay. Thank you, Grim. That's pretty convenient. Oh, no. Okay, so it's Keely Rage or Rage and Pika Bait or wait. Either Rage Bait or Pika. Oh, okay, I get you. I thought it was Pika Bait or the bait for Pika. No problem. Except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take this kind of abuse? Isn't that a better idea? Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it isn't. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. Pika, everyone here knows that's not true. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice.
I am one in a trillion.
What? Oh, thank you, Jack. Thank you for the care package. Oh. Right, Cass, how are you doing? Pika, why is that the first thing that you would say? Oh, by the way, Cass, if it seems like we're going through stuff again, we are. I went back to the start of this phase of, the day for the trial because I thought that starting partway through would be horrible. and I thought it would just make it a lot harder. So we restarted the day. I meant to mention that earlier, but I didn't know if anyone else would notice. And I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold calculating, like a robot. Killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? Huh? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Warg! These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. I know this one doesn't really go anywhere, but we're still gonna press. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? He's edging me, Paul and Ward. The gloves are admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, he came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Arg! Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the course, Miss Star. This is bad. You got them thinking it was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show this wasn't premeditated. Okay, and then that's the same. Okay. Was it this? I was on my way to deliver lunch.
Objection!
Yeah, okay, I remembered. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. It's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. That's okay, Cass. Brain off days are sometimes needed. Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? What? I didn't get to read all that. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provided accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Dude! This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Warg! Order, order, order! Right, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright! My sister's as good as free! Aww. Mr. Wright. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Oh my god, it's so dumb. I love it. Whoop! What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide had turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated story. They should make out sloppy? What? Well, The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. Explanation point. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned! If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really, though? Angel's deduction. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Yeah, that's the one that we call out with the autopsy report. It was one stab wound. Right? Yes? Hold on. Shut up, Judge. One knife wound. Yeah, okay. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Okay, we're just gonna go to the one that I know is...
Objection!
Yeah! Okay, cool. You say she stabbed him again and again. You couldn't have witnessed that. Were you testing me? Wait a minute. Pika? Caught you red-handed, you fuck! We could see Pika doing that, though, honestly. With my moss surprise! I'm afraid that the moss is growing under her feet as we wait, Mr. Star. Miss Star! What do you mean? They shouldn't have to explain this. But take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to the loss of blood from one stab wound. Uh-huh! You're right! Would show, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm the one who pointed it out! What a hunk! He's my hero, really! What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she had stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify! A red muffler. I'm assuming a muffler is a scarf. Looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. A red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she can be easily hanged on a moment's notice, I suppose. He's right. This guy was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But she's not wearing one in the picture. But wait, isn't it odd that she mistook that for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. I don't remember reading this. This is new. I don't know, Roblox. A judge with a bib? That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Oh my god. I love Phoenix. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one... Phoenix is right! Oh my fucking god! Every time I click OBS to do that bit, it closes the game. But there was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, here's your chance! Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be a short-tempered and... Alright, I don't know what it would be, but I don't know if it's something that should be said here. My Roblox. Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Oh, never mind, we did get to this part. Because I remember that statement. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, would it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax. And even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Headed to the murder, Detective Goodman. Why she called the victim. Red muffler, okay. You got wearing scars.
Objection!
Nay! Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But... I dropped my fucking lunches! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. We're just such a bitch. I love him. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but true. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. That was my objection. What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there. A red scarf. No, not that, but something red, really. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. He saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't take the most important part of her testimony. That it was premeditated? The part where your sister stabbed the victim. Oh, okay. Her hair is... Oh, the, what's it called? Onigiri? Or, a jelly donut? That's gonna piss some people off. Good. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. You are quite determined about the scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. Oh, big boss! How far away, how long of a drive is it? That wasn't a very good metaphor. Our drives, I don't drive. Oh, fuck. Is it possible for them to bring it to you? That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. Yeah, I really hope you're able to get that done sooner rather than later, Big Boss. I'm sorry you forgot it. Hi, Rigby, how are you doing? He nudged my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Okay. Why would you rip that? God damn it. Sorry, I was reading chat as it was going by. How are you doing today, Rigby, besides being sick? I'm sorry you're still sick. Does it feel like you're getting better at least? Okay, apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her... Oh, wait, hold on. So where is this partition on the floor plan? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I must have played chapstick. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier statement. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star were hit to futile. Said it so urgently? Said what so urgently? Oh, rawr? Say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details? Oh. Well, yeah, because it's important, man. My lips get very chapped, very easily. I'd like to see this on the floor plan, just to be safe. The lunch lane car was... Don't press her? What? Oh. It's probably not important. Oh my god. Okay, Cass, thanks. I feel like there's never a reason not to press them when it asks you, do you want to press them further? It's like, what the It's like asking me, do you want to play the game, dumbass? She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Star? I feel like I need to give Phoenix his own, like, special voice to differentiate him from Edgeworth, because Edgeworth is just also normal, and they both sound a little similar to the judge, but I just do it deeper for the judge. So I feel like I need to distinguish Phoenix in some way. But, yes, that's right. There was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, the fence were about 9 feet tall. So how did this guy not get away? She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember correctly, I would have told you that in my testimony. Peaky. Anyway, all I heard was her say the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard was the suspect talking to you? Was this someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. There's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see Miss Star. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right! Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order, and so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. I said salmon! What do you mean? How else would you say salmon? Unless you're a fucking heathen that says salmon. Salmon? That is not how I actually said it. I think the filter fucked me up a little bit on that one. But, good witnessing, witness? Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please the rookie defense attorney. Muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 518. I saw it all, how she tried to phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need to use the phone. I need to use the phone when she talks about, when she said muffler. What do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Uh-huh! I was going to ask the same thing! I'll only say this one time, so listen closely. Rookie. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then, would I boldly grabbed her arm? I really want to look at the video of like an official lawyer reviewing the court proceedings in this game. I feel like it would be really, really entertaining, and I'm sure there's something like that out there. The chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? The parrot movement? Oh my fucking god, I need to say that. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star was Nifton's futile. He made to escape? Can you be more specific? He brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras. Foie gras? Foie gras. Hold on, I'm gonna say this in a way that I know would piss someone off if they knew how to say it properly. Foie gras. Huh? He even checked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. Foyer glass? Oh my god. What's that? But she wanted to escape. Why didn't she run the other way? The other way? Ah! The parking lot entrance. That's right! That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent for mysteries. Foie gras. I wish we could solve a few before. Oh my god. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run? I'm sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. Wait. I'm not gonna try to do a French accent, because it'll just be awful. That not do that. But she did do it! You have to believe me! After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition to her side. Hold on. Wait, what? Man, what a boring strap! What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine! It's a pink princess strap! These are hard to come by, you know. I feel the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Okay, well that wasn't helpful in any way. No need to push this again. What's wrong? Looks like I... What? You look like I do during cycles. Never mind, it's nothing. What do you mean, no need to press it? I can't remember what the hell it said during when we pressed it, but I know it's important. Bruh.
Objection!
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. No, it doesn't. I like how whenever you do a full, contradiction claim, the judge is like, hey, quit being silly, alright, knock it off. This is the courtroom, okay? And Phoenix is like, oh, okay. Oh shit, hold on, we should save. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the critic and lost to her side.
Objection!
Okay. You can always tell when it's not like an actual well done one. Or like when it's not a real objection. But arrested her on the spot. Why did she say it like she didn't also say she tried to escape again after?
Objection!
You're at me. What the more?
Objection!
Oh, damn it. I may need a hint if someone is here who can provide one. To be honest, I don't trust myself to have a guide pulled up. Have you pressed the muffler statement? Try this one.
Hold it!
You mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Yeah, we have. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. You would think she could restate your testimony for the court? Are we going to ask the same thing? Yeah, we did this. Oh! Yeah, so how the hell did she see her if she was... If she was behind the partition and she was over there? I didn't think about that. Yeah, how... There's no way she would have been able to see that. Point of the chain link fence. Then I boldly grabbed her arm. The chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? Yeah, she couldn't have seen it. Yeah! Okay, cool. Miss Thar, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred and unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? What? Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. What? Is that really why she's called the cough up queen? That's awful. I really hope that's a mistranslation. Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. No, I get the, yeah, I get the cough-up information thing, but cough-up queen is... It's rough. To me, at least. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true... Okay, we're officially further than we got the last time. You couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I am going to predict that... because her boyfriend is in the security room... that she's going to try to write this off as like, oh, I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and he told me, or some shit like that. There. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. Wait. Say what? Like it, what? Y'all have to remember, I forget when I say, like, quite literally 30 seconds or less after I say it. I genuinely wondered in the past if I have some kind of memory issue. If indeed you were in B block, you could have seen it. Order! What is the meaning of this? Can I have some more of that caviar? It's simple, Your Honor. He's not coughing up lunch, he's coughing up lies. Oh my god. Grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Do you like soft kisses on the neck? I mean, tell us what exactly that lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. Can't afford to get this wrong. Oh my god, I have one left. Holy shit. Okay. The witness lied about where she saw it, the order of events, what she saw, where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless of Miss Sky to lie about it. Is this really pointless to lie? I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. Oh no! Okay, I think a different location. I think she's going to say that she was delivering a lunch to her boyfriend in the security booth, and she saw it from there. I think she's gonna change up her story. And she's gonna be like, oh, well, I have so many boyfriends and I deliver so many meals. It's hard to keep them all, keep track of them all, like some kind of shit like that. And then we'll be able to use the photograph as proof that she's bullshitting in there, too. Okay, I'm, getting way ahead of myself, sorry. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Oh my god. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place where Miss Lana Sky was at the time, No, Brim, I probably just jumped way ahead and assumed a lot of shit and got it all wrong. To be completely honest. He was in one of the well, shit, I don't know. Because if she was actually parked in A block, then she wouldn't have been able to get the picture. What? What? No! No! God, Phoenix, you idiot. I say that like I'm not the one who accidentally hit Y. Alright. Well, let's skip ahead really quick. Oh!
Objection!
What? I can't look at my, my court stuff. I needed to look at the picture to see if there was a chain link over the picture. I don't think I remember there being one. Okay, I'm going to run with the idea that there was not a chain link in the picture, like, you know, in front of it, like there would have had to have been if she took the picture from here. So... the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security guard room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. He would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office. Wait, the witness not being part of the prosecutor's office wouldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remembered in your testimony you said you bought a lunch for your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr. ... How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr. Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? You talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright? What was my voice for her again? Mr. Wright, this strike you was odd. Why did Miss Storm? It doesn't make any sense. Huh? He could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. I wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. Oh, never mind, there was a pic. God damn it. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? Oh, I'm pulling your hair tonight, that's for sure. What? Who said that? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. He knows this. I'm sorry, are we just now bringing up perjury? Near the ass end of this game? Or are you shitting me? That actually kind of pisses me off. He wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us about what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? The motherfucker's like, wait, you want me to do my job? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Starr witnessed the crime. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Distance to the crime, angle of view to the crime, difference in lighting. Distance to the crime. She did say that she was about 30 feet away. She was pretty adamant about that. Vital difference, but what would change? Why would she lie about being in... Oh. I mean, she has multiple boyfriends, so her boyfriend could have taken the picture from here. And she said that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime, but this is not only after the stabbing, but also after she's at the the body in the trunk. So that means she waited like a good deal amount of time after seeing the crime take place, or whoever watched it happen, and then took the picture. Or this picture wasn't even taken at the time of the murder. For all we know, this could have been a picture taken at like some other time and then used for this as leverage, as proof. And like for all we know, that's fucking like banana, like chocolate pudding on her coat. Okay, so if she was in the security room... But why? Distance to the crime, difference in lighting, angle of view to the crime. Why the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change? The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, yeah, no, we fucked up. He would have sort of a more 3D view of the scene. And this is important. Why? I love the violent exchange of looks like your client is going to death row. And he's like, yeah, I know. Okay. Oh? Distance to the crime. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. Oh! I don't see how that could change what she could have seen.
Objection!
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Oh, yeah. How many, like, what does she have to do to go from the guard station to down there? Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested this guy? Well, witness. Hugh. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? Oh my god. The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend! Wow, good. That felt like the judge vocal stemming. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Are you fucking serious? That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to go to the scene of the crime. What? 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic forks. You have a point. What happened? Jwack. I don't know if I should show gratitude for a thick 7 joke. Thank you for the 13 biddies, Jwack, you fucking little cretin. What the hell? I appreciate it, but like also, really? You have a point, and the sport is a wonderful invention. What? Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely! Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something! Do I have any evidence that stops this? Yeah, that actually does cover the, Wait. The car is behind the partition, though. So how could she have seen it from the guard station anyway? The fuck does that make sense? It's 6 feet. The partition is 6 feet high. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe not. Yes, that actually does cover the amount of time that I was talking about earlier. For the discrepancy where she took a picture right after the crime took place, but the picture shows that she already had done the killing and put the body in the trunk, which would take 5 minutes. You had coworker music taste? Do I have coworker music taste? What? I would be very offended, yes. That sounds amazing, Grim. I'm gonna drink all of it before you can drink any of it. I'm just kidding, you can have it. I really don't know what,
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. You like it al dente. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. It was the judge. Well, you had the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. This guy startled at the scene of the crime. He even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant. And a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness and her account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that stand shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. That was a good first day. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. What? Oh, shit? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take the defense attorney's the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. Oh my god, Grim. That one I actually am going to take from you. I'm sorry, but it is the way of the jungle. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? This lunchbox is filled with P4! My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Whoa, a triple decker! Oh my god. I fucking hate this guy. How did deference to the witness's determination will allow one more testimony? Clear bribery! Oh my god. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Yes, thank you would be. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. Yet, bribery in front of the defense, in front of the jury, in front of the witness, in front of everyone. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Hey, guac? Hey. He fucking shoots, Phoenix. Like 15 times. Decisive evidence. Yeah, he literally said won't go to it. The fucker. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type, that's that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Nick Q proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Because your witness sucks? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. But she has a Stop applying logic to these. Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Well, they really like to pull the rules out when it helps, huh? In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. I know. I beg your is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so, Archit. It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. Hold on, I'm drinking water. I burped. You can at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim's shoe added to the court record. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Man, I was so ready for this day, the first day of this to be over, so I could, finally be like, yes, I made progress! Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the result. The results? How many times do I have to say this? Shit. Hold on 1 second. Oh, by the way, for Christmas, I was given a bag of candy that literally says on it, stuck on a bag of St. Nick's dicks, and it's little candy wieners. And I took one of my empty pill bottles that I don't use anymore and filled it up with little candy wieners. So that's sitting by my desk right now. So just some fun goober trivia. I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, y'all think I'm joking? Let me take a picture of it and send it to the Discord really quick. And I might ping everyone. No, I'm not gonna ping everyone. Not everyone wants to see that. Oh my god! My phone is giving me an aneurysm. I also got peppermint bark, and it makes me happy. dummy pee-pee roll. Oh, they're like hard candies. Like the chalky kind, you know? They're not very good, to be honest, but I just keep a little thing of them now. For memories, I guess. I don't know. No. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. That's why you didn't just... Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, erased testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence, which you have literally done. All of those this entire case so far, but okay. Well, okay, I guess not all of them, but still, shut up, I win. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it? True, but false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Stark. Is it though? Let's just get this over with. Good. Oh my god. I made the mistake of... Okay. Something I will say for Phoenix Wright games, you cannot play them and also eat or drink anything at the same time. Like, there's no time in between where you aren't gonna be talking. And now, the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? That you found the shoe at the scene of the crime. I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained pooch who snuck off with a shoe. God damn, Edgeworth. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This, too, was my secret weapon if that would happen. The chipmunk, the candy dick? What? The Warframe operation? Oh, the one for the, Yeah, I've gotten everything I want to get from the event. Roblox. I'm good. See this fashionable basket I have here? Shit, monk. So you can eat and talk at the same time. Not wrong, Kay. Stuff a bunch in your mouth. So I already have like a natural lisp. If I were to do that, I would be slobbering like an idiot and you all wouldn't be able to understand a single thing I say. Well, I have one of the full set of every single arcane that's being offered right now, so I'm good. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now, tell us what you did next. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One of the course was the victim's. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was about to be really sad. hope you've been enjoying your time, Kay. And I hope the cooking is going well. Yeah. Grim. I'm so sorry. I barely nearly escaped, don't worry. My brother was cooking, or not cooking, he was cleaning a mandolin the other day after Christmas dinner. I don't know how many of y'all know what a mandolin is, but it's like the kind of thing that you'll take a potato on and then you'll run it down the length of the mandolin and it'll try to slice off. And the blade on that thing is actually so fucking razor sharp. And he quite literally sliced the tip of his finger off. So, yeah, if you own a mandolin, please be fucking careful with them. They will straight fuck you up. Okay. Anyway, so you brought it to the forensics department? The reverse harem lunchbox girl. But you're going to submit something as evidence in court. You need it approved. Wait, are you serious? My fucking sister cuts things on the mandolin with her bare hands. She doesn't even use the protective thing. As opposed to... Can someone please quote not only what Kay said that got pinned, but what Bryn just said? To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. I'm sorry, I like reading chat really, a lot, but I keep not playing the game. I'm sorry for that. Maybe she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The coup does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. He looks like the murder victim looks like the kind of guy that would try to hit on a girl at a bar, and then when she turned him down, very politely, he would call her a bitch and say she was ugly to begin with. I'm sorry, but that's the look I'm getting from this man. And the blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were two types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Spy. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Oh yeah, it could have been from something beforehand. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there were very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. What tied her directly to the death of Mr. Goodman? I was afraid she was going to say that. Can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Pika! That's an extra one. That's a new one. We haven't seen that one yet. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. You can enough hot water to make a full vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? Problem? It's critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Shit, I don't know. How am I supposed to make any decisions in the fuck-ass court, man? If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with the evidence. Oh. Are you serious? There's nothing I can... What? Oh, 1 second. I must do something really quick. Yep. Which shoe is this supposed to be? Lana Skies. So it's supposed to have the victim's blood on it and her blood. Although I'm a little confused. There is nothing for me to... Like, it's not giving me a thing to mark on here. Unless I'm just supposed to do it. Okay, I was being dumb, apparently. Repeat. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. That's a direct right against my life. In a court of law. Indeed. There's quite a bit of blood on the bottom of this shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. But yeah, you're right. I really need to stop trying to apply any kind of logic to this game. Well, no, okay, that's actually... This game wants you to apply logic sometimes, and then other times it's like, listen, you're playing a fun, drama game. Don't fucking think about it too seriously, okay? Hey, Black Ore, how you doing? Wait, her shoes are black. Bro. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? No? No, that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Oh, wait, what? Oh, never mind. It's the victim's shoe. My bad. And somehow I stumbled onto the right piece of evidence to present anyway. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there's no trace of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. But this contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor. So there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Yeah, I was able to be in Or's stream the other day as well when he was repairing stuff. I think he was repairing the iPads or tablets in general. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, like you'd be surprised how interesting it is to watch like repairs in real time. It's pretty cool. And Black Or is pretty cool already, so if you all haven't given Black Or a follow, you absolutely should. Like, what the heck are you doing? Order! Well, witness? What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright. But true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there was a footprint. Oh, that's true. Have I been doing? Oh my god, what? What do you mean? That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Oh. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked for the very end. Did she plant the shoe? Tread lightly, soldier. Okay. That's what you get? But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside and kicked over an oil drum. Oh! Kit, what's wrong? Or if it's not something you can talk about on stream. Wouldn't follow like, oh yeah! Eee, hell yeah. Glad you gave him a follow. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator. This one. A leopard woman. Rawr. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, was that? No, it was full of water, remember? We saw it. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? You don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Oh, to wash away the blood. Okay, it took me far longer to catch up with that than I care to admit. 1 second, I'm going to eat a piece of peppermint bark right now, and you all are going to be witness to it. That was yummy. Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would have become evidence against her. What? That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Chai's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe. Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, something please. I think that would make everybody here vomit and puke profusely, Grim. Wait, what do I do? Their sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There was no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. What angel star is on the prosecutor's side? He could have been lying about the water. The court finds the defendant Lana Sky. Oh, did that game freeze? Oh, no, it didn't. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. The lunchbox called evidence. I don't think she'd done that one before either. Hi, Risk. How are you doing? Wait, don't tell me you have something else. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare me, the cough-up queen. Look at this. Dude, where pulling pictures out of? The photograph? Or had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest. Yeah, exactly. The white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Right, see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Is it clearly wet? Also, Cass, you said that this was the last case where we'd ever be able to interact with Edgeworth, right? But are there games where you play as Edgeworth? only Maya has been held in contempt of court. That's kind of hilarious. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. What wanted to just end it here? That'd be really funny. I'm sorry, Mia. Spin-off games? Oh, okay. These 1 through 3 games? Oh, okay. Aw. Don't goob in the dark. I'd never goob in the dark. I always have a nightlight. Or one of those star projectors that puts, like, galaxy prints and stuff on the ceiling, and it, like, spins. I like those a lot. Mia. Right, wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end. Grim, I hope the potatoes come out great and epic. Also, can someone shout out, how St. Lou? Hi, Cal, how are you doing? This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection!
How you do, Cass? For this one activity. Oh, shit! Oh my god, I suck. Hold on. Well, I was modding past the bit. I accidentally closed chat in OBS. How do we open that back up? No, just say what? What happened? Um, hold on. I am trying desperately to figure out how the hell to get chat back on screen for OBS, and I cannot remember at all how I did that last time. Oh, I figured it out. Yay. Unlock your docs? Yeah, I found it. Don't faint past care. I'm sorry, it's taking a second. Give me... Okay, hold on. I need to just... do this properly. The gift sub thing is still going on right now? Yeah, we're back. Oh, what is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Brr. Look at the photographs. The last one submitted. The trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. Go, Wright. Were you saying that there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Hey, Goober. Yes, Cass, what's up? This is the shortest day. Hi, Promeda? Nagito? Promeda? No, never mind. Hello, Nagito. How are you doing today? Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since you've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. No. Show the court the problem with... Oh. There's something in the thing. In the muffler. The problem in this photograph is here. Oh, that's why she said something about the muffler. Right? On the phone? Good. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. Right. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in the photo. A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. Oh my god, the judge should not be sitting where he's fucking sitting. How are you doing today, Nagito? What's that suspicious-looking flock sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What is it? Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Also, Cass, are you serious that this is the shortest day? I mean, I know that's how it usually is for, like, the first day of the case, but this is taking forever. But let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this crime. Oh. It's the longest case and day one is the hardest? Huh? Oh, okay, if day one is the hardest, then I feel a little better about it. Birdie. I don't know. The memo, maybe? Oh, I should save. Oh, can I not save right now? Are you fucking serious? Okay, well... Well, Your Honor, how do you feel about that? Actually, I don't feel well at all. I have this pounding headache. No, I meant, what do you think about the... What do you think about the... I'm afraid the reason for that headache is you, Mr. Wright. That's enough. This courtroom sees no reason to further prolong the trial. The defense has failed to give the court sufficient reason to doubt the prosecution's claims. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky... Oopsies. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within the month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait, how long ago? Oh my god, how long ago was my last save? Yep, there's a problem. Hey, Boston! On how- wait. Turn off the limiters on how fast forwarding goes? What? Wait, what the hell am I... Contradictory about the blood on the bottom of the shoe? Oh. Text speed, oh! This? Are you talking about this? Oh. Right. Or just text skips, hold B to skip text. Which one of these did it matter? Why weren't any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime? Yeah.
Objection! Objection!
Yeah, I feel like I didn't turn up the limiters on how fast fast forwarding goes. Did I? Let's go. Okay, I understand now. I was pressing the wrong button. I'm dumb. Water? Don't get it, Mr. Wright? Blah, blah, blah. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. We've already been through this. This guy's right hand was hurt.
Objection!
Okay, I'll back. Okay. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Yes, I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I wasn't winning this case from the beginning. Oh yeah! Hold on, we've already seen all this. And then Mia flashes up and...
Objection!
Action submitted. The trial isn't over. Until we have... Yeah, okay. Hey, hurry up. Hurry up, get back to where we were, damn it. Stay, Cooper, yes. Oh, hey, I didn't... Oh, never mind, yeah, it's right here. No, I did. It's okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, me. Okay, the muffler. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there's something in the muffler?
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth is related to this muffler. Okay, this is where I was all messed up. What's up? What's with the question mark? I tried that one, it fucking failed horribly. No reason. Okay. Yay. Um. I have absolutely no idea. I thought maybe it had something to do with the knife not having any prints on it. Like, maybe she used the cloth to wipe it off. But, like, she was wearing gloves, so there's no reason to do that. Miss Star, what's all your testimony for the court? Oh yeah, we literally pointed out earlier that the thing that she mentioned a muffler. Like the last thing she said before she was caught was talking about the muffler. And that's why she thought she was talking about a scarf. Hey, how did I forget that? Recall your testimony for the court. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Also, this has to be my absolute worst work in this game so far. I am like floundering hardcore with this case. Muffler? Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means the piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh, well. Well, it seems we still have to suspend we will have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about the piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Pika, if you make an Among Us joke, I'm banning you for life. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. But we made it, at least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. Mika, I'm telling you right now, if you do, when I ban you, you will not be able to complain about it. And you will, it will affect how you are seen Every time you show up in another chat, as you have stated before, don't make me do this. I don't want to, but I will if I have to. Yes, save.
Mission complete! Yay!
Mr. Wright. Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface? I had made 0 progress on that Roblox. Literally none at all. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today we were swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got pulled off to the judge's chambers. What? Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. Is that something? Is the judge allowed to question the person on trial? So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell you the truth. Hola, partner. Yeah, I fucking do it with this clown. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Yup. Officer Marshall. I drop shot. It's not so much that I'm struggling with it, I've just kind of put it off for now because it's boring and I hate it. Thought I'd come take a look to see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip. Oh shit, that hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last few days have been really on edge. Don't you get enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worried about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall. The muffler didn't have anything to do with the scar. He wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? Question mark? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I say it that day too. I saw it that day too. I'm fucking done with everything in my life. He was wearing a red muffler. What? At the awards ceremony. I actually hate yawning so fucking much. If I could snap my finger and make it so that my body doesn't do one thing for the rest of my life, the first thing I would go for is yawning. I hate it so much. Holy shit, I'm sorry for crashing out like that, but like, if there's ever a random pause in between me talking, it's because I'm fucking yawning. Now, I don't know why, and I hate it. At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene. Oh, in the photograph taken of the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Yes, and breathing it up. So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Hooty! Oh my god. I'm really hoping this guy doesn't show up as a witness, because I really don't. His voice is really hard to do. For me, at least. Because I actually can't tell if having a candy in my mouth would actually help me in any way, or if you're just telling me to put a penis in my mouth. In which case, go fuck yourself. I'm going to quote the great Brynathy T-Worth. If you imagine me with a penis in my mouth, you better also imagine me biting it off. I just said I was quoting Grimm. I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh my god. Oh. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. It looks like... Okay, Edgeworth looks like Phoenix upped the vibration on the device within him by like 3 notches out of nowhere. I will not elaborate. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. It can't be, this can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution continued an investigation. This is unacceptable! It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock? Who's there? What the fuck? Hello? What's with this guy? He's very orange. A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Hey, my temperature was 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Ah, it's you! Is she gonna talk? Oh, Hi, G! Is the judge gay and that's his partner? And they fuck on the reg? I'm trying to think of a voice for this man. It has to be a good voice. I can't think of a voice. I'm panicking slightly because if I give him a nice guy voice, I'm giving him the widowy voice, and I think that would insult a lot of people here. I'm thinking of either doing that or the Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, fuck it. Sorry I'm late, Udgy. It's a world to a pack. It's just me, widowy. Long time no see, eh, Judgy? Where have you been? Swim much these days? Oh, hello. No, oh, fuck, the weight counter is gonna go up so much. Oh, shit. Huh? Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, pretty smizzy. Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Udgy. Edgy seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Or I'm afraid you're right. Wait, what? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. What? That's such a weird way to say that. Nah, so you still here? Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're White-O, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. What are we? Ah? Thanks. So sorry about your little worthy... giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, you should all go swimming sometime. Together, jolly. What? Little worthy? You're right. You don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Hydrocode. Name's Grant. Damon Grant. Gant? Oh, I thought it was Grant. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since the last time you came to the courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here, the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's... Yes, I was waiting for you to state your disdain for the voice I gave him. Also, I have to say, I am slightly infuriated. When I put one of the candies in my mouth, and it had actually helped me to not yawn so much. I don't know why, but I fucking hate it. He's precious. He is precious. So, Mr. wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into the exhaust pipe. Very strange. On Whittleworthy's car, no less. What are we? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? No, wait a minute, Wuzzy. I've no desire to hear shit. I'm telling you to wait. I'm telling you to wait. What, didn't you hear me? Explanation point? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature in there. Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. Right, but you're the person in charge. I would expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made, Princess. This is the first time I've ever seen Edgeworth at a loss for words. Yeah, this is... Oh, I can't remember her voice. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Nah. The court expects this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yep? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Sure, well, I think all you have to do is twist the switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at people anymore. Go on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, what the hell? I'm not doing that. Why? What were the circuit? There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL9. Ooh. What does that mean? Well, I've heard something similar. BL6, DL6. Oh, it's a case number, right? Of BL6 incident fan. But it's strange. Huh, what is? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or maybe that it looked a lot like this somehow. Okay. The first wiener candy is gone. Well, don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. This dark red stain. Blood. Switchblade knife. Add it to the courtroom record. That does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? I'm sorry. I was under the impression that we finished day one a little while ago, and that appears to not be the fucking case. Sure, I'm so sorry. Sure thing. Not a problem, not even a little one, really. Department in disorder. Or, the department in disorder, fuck. It, like, latches on to all the other words I say like a fucking symbiote. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked. Wait, what? Oh, technically they did. Oh, okay, cool. It's not officially linked for this here case. So I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's a hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Oh, wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order. Anyway, at the department, we're all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of the top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? We're starting to worry that y'all can't actually fucking understand what I'm saying when I do his voice. Because I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well, however, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Excuse me, special? What'd you come by this particular knife anywhere else? Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, White-o. Well, I can't say that now, not that. We've established that the knife is in Mr. Goodman's chest with this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the same scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Oh, that's a cute one. I like that, that's great. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Killing you in a bad way? I'm so sorry. I can change it if it's annoying enough to enough people. This knife was found on the scene of the crime. I think that makes it connected to this case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department. I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, White-o. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue? Just pretend I did it in the voice I usually do for her. What the fuck is Zero Escape? Let's explain. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. Oh my god! Oh, no, shit, okay, I already know what I'm supposed to do. The memo. 67512-2. So, how were things down at the department? Shut up. Hold on, I need to look at the knife again just to make sure. Yep. Why is yeah, maybe not. No, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. Yay, the music stopped. I know I did it right. That's how you know. Wait a second. Ah! That was an honest to goodness objection. This knife. It has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Ah, ha, ha! Man, honest to goodness, what do you mean from Aji? This is great. Why is he having so much fun? Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9 2. Sure, I thought it was something completely different, but alright. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Right. What's this? 6 minus 7s 12-2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside down? The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Very cool. I feel stupid for not having noticed that. What the fuck was that? It's past Christmas, you all are not allowed to gift stuff anymore. That's how this works, that's how it literally said that in the fine print when you followed. That wasn't oh my fucking god, Quinver. Quinver, you're such a little goblin. Thank you very much for the $5 for the VR headset. Quinver, it is very much appreciated. Pika, I will slaughter you. Oh! What? 4037 ass moment? What? I don't understand that. Stop saying W. Gwenville, you're gonna encourage her. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag. What do you mean that's the point? Order! Round sheep? ... Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Whiteo. What are we? I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife? Oh my god, this knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Wow, you think I could... What just happened? What? Ass, you fucking little creature. Thank you very much. But stop! Next person. Little shenanigans. He's kidding. Actually, no, I don't want to... I don't have it in me to degrade people. Like, actually. I was gonna say the next person could pull shenanigans gets degraded, but I don't have that in me. I don't think. Oh. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an
He
investigation.
accidentally left $1 in my hand.
Keep it.
Why?
I think you know
Yes.
why.
I don't. Why are you winking at me? Why did you give me $1?
Are you fucking serious?
I'm
Two of you, really? I will pause this and actually type out fucking degrades for you. Don't think I won't. I will make them personal. God damn it. Thank you for the 100 biddies, cats. And thank you for the $5 towards the Light Fund, Pika. Is this really what gets you all going? Oh my god, how? Oh my god, shit, sorry. The detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this crime here case. With this here case. So we can't talk about it.
Objection!
That statement contradicts. Okay, well, I thought it did. No, don't be distracted, damn it. No more shenanigans. No more silliness. It's illegal. It's against the law in every single state except Georgia. But I don't live in Georgia, so that doesn't apply in this situation. God damn it. I feel like I actually have to do the degrades because y'all did that. And hold on. Are you fucking serious? That's good. What are you doing? Is it just for fun, or do you want the degrade too? I need to know. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, Quenver. Holy shit. With their degrades. No. No one say fucking anything. Or your life is forfeit. Hey, she doesn't know. I hate you, Cass. Right. You know what? Fuck it. I actually am doing the grids. I'm doing it right now. Did not say that. How? I did not say that. I came through it. It's easy. Shut up. Rate you all for the level 4 hype train. Now knock it off, Buzz, so I can attempt to do this. You know, actually, I may just have to do this after stream. Because otherwise, this is taking way too long for me to do. What? When we're... Michael! Also, I feel like you all aren't taking this seriously, but I'm making these really personal, okay? This will be... I will have my fucking revenge on you. To the point where I may DM them personally and ask if it's too much before I post them in the Discord. Because I don't want it to be too much, and I'm scared that they might be. I've already got Cass's partway typed out, and I'm a little worried about it already. Shit. Okay. Wenver, thank you for the 5 more gifted subs, and thank you for the 10 earlier. You fucking cretin. You bottom-feeding little shit. It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk about it much about it. Oh, because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Whiteo, you understand? Hold. Hey, Cass, I'll use yours as the test. We're going to find out today if I'm terrible at degrading or if I'm surprisingly good, but I'm pretty sure I'm terrible at it. I can't think of creative ways to actually hurt someone's feelings. It's not something within me. Try to understand, Righto. Well, if you can prove there was a connection, more power to you. What do you mean you believe it? When were you getting one? It's Cass, Nita, and you. Maybe there's... Oh my god, I can't do the voices right now. I'm too fucking flustered. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. I'm Monchi, how are you doing? And one at the police department. That can't be... In one of the police department, that can't be a coincidence. And that knife... What was it doing there? Oh, cool! Birthday gifts for like a friend's birthday or something? Or like a family member's or something? Oh, sorry for the ads, everyone. I am not safe. Oh, well, I guess I just said I was. Shut up, I hate you all. Oh, and I don't think I said it before, but thank you, Quenver, for the gift sub to Ashley. I'd better check this knife out. Knife is evidence. In the case, it was stolen from the department's evidence room. I feel like I'm not in... Thank you all for the level 5 hype train. I really do appreciate it. Choo choo. Wait, what? What was the emote that we got? Okay. Why did the... That's a good one, I like that. Oh, oops. I am so bad at playing the game today. God damn it. Y'all make it hard to focus on shit. Wait, Jesus, I forgot Paul quit followed last time. I am so glad they were not here for that. That would have been my fucking downfall. I genuinely can't even remember what the hell is going on in the case right now. I'm not gonna lie. There was a knife from another murder that was at the case of this one. And it had the same case number. Forgot about what? Oh, what's going on in the case? Yeah, y'all completely derailed me. I don't know what I'm doing right now. No, Paul. Oh, let's not invoke the name, please. I'm scared of it. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Did I already press all the statements? Something happened to the police at the police department too, huh? You got a good working eyes, Mr. White, my boy. What? Adding them, Pico? They're not even here. So, something happened, or something did happen, and why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? Exclamation point. No matter. I understand you were very busy. What with Juana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened to at the police department that day? Dot dot dot. Oh, god damn it, Grin. There wasn't even a dot 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 in the game. I saw it in my peripheral vision from you saying it, and I just sent it without even thinking. Did you hydrate, Gooby? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I will drink some water right now. Wait. Wait. Thank you for the reminder, Monchi. I appreciate it. Crime of the crime site at Chain Scary Coincidence? Wait. Okay, so are they saying that... Vika, could you clarify something for me really quick? Or Cass, if you're here, but I don't know if Cass is still here. Right. Are they saying that this knife and the second knife were at the same... were at the prosecutor's crime scene at the same time? Because thoughts on Mimikyu, Goop? Mimikyu is a cute Pokemon, and I wish I had a plush of them. But from what I've heard, they don't evolve, and they're not very good in, like, any Pokemon game, which is sad. Okay, so if they're saying... I'm just confused, because with the shenanigans with the hype train, I was trying to still play the game at the same time, and I feel like I missed some very key pieces of information, which is completely on me. Okay, so the guy, a detective was killed, or whatever the fuck. Another person was killed on the same day at the same time with this knife, but this knife was also at the same crime scene as ours.
Objection!
That was a waste. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be so honest. I feel like I completely lost all grasp on what's happening. That is why dreams are illegal. They scramble my brain. And I feel like that's a point of pride for you all. On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there was a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Whiteo. I suppose I could help. But given my... would help me by giving me data on your case? Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Where the victim's body was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. I assume that this is a situation where all of them will be helpful in some way, but I can only get one of them. I mean, we know when the victim died. It was 5:15, so there'd be a waste. Wait, right? Yes? That's annoying that that there's not like some kind of memo in the court record telling us about that crime that happened for 5:15. I'm a little annoyed with that, gonna be honest. How the victim was killed, they were fucking stabbed with a knife. Where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? ... Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Wait a second. I have heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's the connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? Time check? Oh, shit! Oh my god, thank you. Thank you very much for the time check, Scrim. I'm so bad at keeping track of the time by myself sometimes. Well, let's get to like a good closing or pausing point so that we can continue tonight. Happy? We just got handed our ticket. Oh, that's Phoenix talking. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. Within the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk about it yet. Okay. We're gonna save here. Because I don't foresee a better pausing point happening. So, I feel like I got a lot done at first, and then it came to a screeching halt when you all bombarded me. So, I'm not 100% sure if I actually made good progress today. I think I did. But we will be continuing later tonight. All jokes aside, I do appreciate all the support very, very, very much. Like, all of it, every time. Anyway. So, thank you all very much. Oh, and I will be sending those degrades out in due time, so be fucking ready for that. What? Cat, shut your fucking mouth. Dude, what the hell? When did I get a new follower? I didn't see the, I never heard the thing happen. Wait, what? We got a new follower at some point and I didn't get to thank him. Hold on, who's the follower? Hold on. I like actually have to see that. I don't like the idea of not saying thank you. Oh, it was... I'm an idiot, it was Nagito. Thank you for the follow, Nagito. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I don't think I did. It might have been when we were on the BRB thing and messages were coming in fast, so I apologize. Let's rate Mayu. She doing her, her Mayu-san. She's on day 6 of her Mayu-san. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for hanging out. Fuck you very much for all the support, and thank you for the support also. But like, you know... So hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later tonight.